like extra good. You feel like, is anything double goodness? Well, you have holy smokes. Yeah, I guess you have holy smokes. Whatever. Like, wait with my headphones. Are these done? I feel like so many burned out. Even the new ones I broke. I feel like, man, I used to break so many headphones. Everybody chill out. I have to check the sound. I hope everyone is having an amazing night. Welcome back to the sunny side. Hold on. I'm not looking at the screen. I know someone made a check. Hey, Kimberly, what's up? I'm checking the sound, but I'm not only checking the sound. Fuck. My phone is so broken. It's like I'm trying to do the thing and it's all fucking broken. Hold on. Me. I gotta check this. Oh. Well, the commercials sound good. Hold on, Kimberly. I'm trying to think of, as I'm checking the sound, I'm trying to think of something sexy, romantic to say to Jackie as she's getting ready to go to bed. But I'm all checking the sound. And I'm technically not good at this. Technically, it requires more CPU. I SPU, Sonny processing. I don't know what the U is for. Okay. Oh, geez. Fuck. Hurry up, Sonny. Damn it. Say something sexy and cool to Jackie quick before she goes to bed. Right. I know what RAM is. I know what RAM is in computer and seduction language, but like that's not very soft and romantic to say to a Libra she's about to go to bed. So like, let me say something nicer. Okay, everybody calm down. Will you guys please help me come up with something sweet and romantic to say to Jackie to help her go to bed? Rom had me. Ram, I get. Rom is a little confusing. Like, all right, next. Hey, you know what? I'm 1,000 years old. I gotta tell you guys, I never watched the entire movie Tron. Okay, nobody knows what I'm talking about, but in the Atari world, Tron's not Atari, it's a video game. It's just when you go to the drive-in movie. None of these things, these words I'm talking about. Oh, is that when you used to eat dinosaur? Hey, Sonny, what does dinosaur taste like? It tastes like fuck off. It's like, dinosaur tastes like fuck off. Why do you keep asking? All right, stop it. Everybody calm down. Fuck, we trying to say something sweet to tuck Jackie into bed. No, like, dinosaur Jason. Hey, Sonny. What does dinosaur taste? Fuck up. I'm not that old. Why are you asking? Ask Kimberly hey, Kimberly, what's dinosaur? Not funny, Sonny. I know, it's not funny. Oh, man. Oh, guys. Hey, Valerie, I hope you're having an amazing day. Oh, sweet dreams. Hey, Linz, I hope you're having a wonderful night. LPN 9, I hope you're having a wonderful night. And Jackie. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Oh, wow. Well, I tell you what happened. I don't know. I tell you what happened. I got this at the dollar store a while back. It was in, I purchased this at the dollar store. Not the dollar store, in Canada, we call it Value Village. It's like, a Salvation Army kind of place. Or a thrift store. So I got it there. There's a story behind it. We'll leave it where I don't really wear it. I got it because it was gonna be Sunnier. So Sunnier was gonna wear it when I did videos with her. But that's the deal. Anyways, what else? So I love it. Oh, Kimberly's asking. Hey, Kimberly. So anyways, let's do this. So what's going on? So I was asleep. I was asleep and I woke up and I thought it was like tomorrow, but it's not. It was like 11 o'clock. And because I tell you guys, right? I fall asleep after I eat right now. Something's going on in my blood. Like something's definitely going on in my blood. Like I like really, it's been going on for months and months. But it's going to change. I'm not, you know, I shifted I changed what I eat. I changed my how I work out. I drink a little more coffee now. I eat a protein shake in the morning. So like it's, you know, changing things up. But anyway, so I woke up. So I woke up and we're here. I was, so, what do you guys think? Well, no, this is a bad idea. It's like, let's do this different way. Well, tomorrow's a big day, guys. Tomorrow, we really start everything tomorrow. Everything really begins tomorrow. It commences tomorrow. We're, they want to know, we start negotiations tomorrow. So, like, I have to agree. Like, I paid the lawyer today. And and things are going to stretch on. This is going to be expensive, and it's going to take longer than I had hoped for. But at the same time, my my visa's kind of expired in the States, sort of. So like I still have my, you know, my PR card and all that, but my visa's kind of a little fucked up now. And I don't really know the deal, and I don't have an address and all that shit. So, and to be honest, I don't really care. There's there's too much hatred right now. I think it's too, I think like there's you know, like there's more to everything than we think. There's a pro and a con. It's not about pros and cons. It's about, when I was in Chicago, I was in our living room at that place across from Target, right? Our new place in just west of Greektown there by UIC, and on the by the highway, right? And I'm there and I'm like talking to SLC and I'm like, look, the construction is slowing down. And we're talking about the economy, right? I'm like, you know, I'm giving her my arrogant economist view, right? But I don't think like her. I think in long term and broad strokes, and I think in terms of like, I look at the economy on a very different way. Like I look at life in a very different way than she does. I'm not American. Thank fucking God. And so anyways, then, but you know, she was saying things, and remember, her family is like MAGA shit, right? But she's saying things at the time like, no, Sonny, it's like, if you want a job, it's really good. The economy's really good to get a job. Now, at the time I was an immigrant and I'm not looking for a job. I'm not looking for like a job. I'm not looking for a job. I'm looking to buy a business, right? And so like, but she, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so, or I didn't have any money at the time, but we were looking to start a business. And like, you know, and she went and got a job, and she's doing pretty good right now. She's not doing as well as she was before the pandemic, and not nearly not as anything as she was before I met her. But but she's doing okay. So I told you that story for a reason. I don't really we're not talking about that. We're not going to really talk about any kind of anything against Brandy, and we are definitely not ever attacking Brandy, ever, ever, right? She's always held in the highest esteem on this channel. But why am I telling you this story? sometimes, most times, we don't always see a way through, or we don't always recognize how we don't always recognize the green path that's there if we could just see it and just walk the path. It's what she was trying to tell me. She was like, hey, Sonny, there are lots of jobs. And I'm like, because I was thinking maybe I'll start teaching. I was so like, don't you know, it's $50 and a half. It's $50 a half hour to study music with me. I said, no, like, no, I'm not teaching at a music school in Chicago for $15 an hour. There's no fucking way. I would rather fucking play my sax on the side of the road. Anyways, so like, anyways, so I was sitting there, but we were talking, right? And like, this is my ex-wife, and like, we were married, and I'm like, and she's like, no, Sonny, there's lots of jobs. Like, we were, struggling for money, right? And she's like, like our parents were well off. Her mom was well off. My parents were well off. But like, we were struggling at the time as a couple. And she's like, no, Sonny, there's like lots of jobs right now. I'm like, but my arrogant, brain didn't see the world the way she saw it. And, but whatever, man. I'm just telling you guys, sometimes the world is beyond our vision. Sometimes we have to reach and live beyond our imaginations, So I wish you the best. But it's not always, sometimes we willfully walk in our own darkness. We walk in the shadow of our own egos. And like sometimes, so what? So like, no, sometimes we walk in the shadow of our own egos. Hey, Nicole, what's up, baby? What brings you in so late at night? And hey, Ancient Lights, what's up with you? Wow, guys, it's so great to see you guys. Wow, it's so great to see you guys. Hey, so Nicole Tiger, did you do you like the new astrology videos? Like, sincerely, you like the way I'm doing that little series? The video's a little long for YouTube. They should be 10 minutes max. They should be 10 minutes max. 5 minutes of information, 5 minutes of engagement. But I just go, blah. It's like, so, but at the same time, I don't want to write it out, because when I write out my videos, I like, so like, I really, like, it's not, like, I'm not an actor. So like, I've been, I'm trying to I'm going to have to fix it up. I was thinking, it's kind of stupid, but at the same time, I think, and for everybody who's watching right now, I think the 2024 stuff, I think that's a good idea for a video. And so I might keep doing it. Oh, thanks, Ancient. That's really sweet. Ancient, there's just between you, me, and everybody who's taller than 5'8", there's not a lot of it left. Cuffs and collars. You wouldn't believe the kind of things I have to do with bleach. Shut up, then. Hey, Mandy, what's up, beautiful? I hope you're having an amazing day. No, man, we don't forget Sunnysiders. We don't forget Sunnysiders. Oh, no, Nicole, so here's the thing. I'm not asking you because of the information. I'm asking you because, listen to this. So just check it out. So it's something I wanted to, like, ask the crew. But, like, we need a little bit more time of analytics before I can really do a thing. But so here's the thing. So, like, there's, like, regular astrology. Chiron in the first house, and it says Chiron in the first house. But then a different kind of clickbaity title was 5 things you don't know about Venus in the first house. So those are 2 different type of titles, right? Clickbaits and titles and stuff. It's the same fucking information, just different titles. And then the third one, which is a different type but sort of the same, is who's gonna what in 2024, which is I think is kind of fun. But the video itself, I did a shit. These aren't good videos. Just like me, because they're not good videos. But like, I'm testing a little bit as we go along. Oh, and the monthly videos, I'm not going to say anything about anything, but last week we tried to do monthly videos and all we did was gossip for 4 hours. So like 2.5 hours. So we fucked up as a collective. We fucked up the monthly videos. Notice it's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. I didn't even read any charts. Oh my God. What are you guys talking about? Your hair is hot red? Oh my God. Oh, Ancient, you're going to do nasty you're going to do really nasty things to good pairs of my... Let me just calm down. I think red hair is hot and sexy as ass. I really do. You guys know that. Well, you guys obviously know that. Color is my friend. Hey, Mandy, I'm awesome, man. Well, I came on for a couple of reasons. What? The celebrities you keep looking up and around have Venus combust the sun. Really? Really? Venus combusts the sun. So what does that mean? Are they a little slutty? So are they a little slutty? Are they like feel like they don't like they have to love everybody? Or Venus conjunct this or combust with the sun? Are they like is their sex lives always on display or the romance on display? That's interesting one. I've been doing Chiron Venus stuff. Actually, hey, hold on about this. I'm not sure who it was, Milky. Maybe it was Milky who said it. I'm not sure. But they were saying they wanted... So I was thinking for clickbait, right, to get views. I'm talking to you guys, right? So I'm thinking of clickbait, get views. 5 things you didn't know about Venus in the Taurus, right? That kind of stuff. But Milky, I think it was Milky was saying they don't have regular aspect videos like Mars square Venus. They don't have a lot of videos on Mars or information on Mars square Venus. You see, I was going to do all this shit on the website so that, because I had a thing, I had a vision, and then but I didn't really pursue it. My vision was, I wanted when someone typed some shit in the internet that it would come, my website would come up, right? Or the YouTube channel would come up, and it doesn't. So and I was doing all this work in the background to sort it out to be one of those channels, like a real kind of business kind of channel, which we're not. We're fun and relaxed and light, and we don't need to be a business channel. And it's probably better that we're not popular because everybody wants to kill us. So everybody wants to literally kill us, and so, but Milky wanted those things on aspects. So let me think about this because no one's really watching any of the videos. Oh, guys, if the video is under 50,000 views, it's a failure and a waste of my time. So you wonder why I put all this thought into it. It's because it's a failure. So, and for most YouTubers, that's a failure. All right. So but I got time. So whatever. So I think, but. So anyways, and I'm Gemini rising, so I'm multitask, right? Anyways, now you're gonna, hey, Daniela, what's up, beautiful? I hope you're having an amazing day. You're giving a foot massage. Oh my God. How you giving a foot massage and you're texting on your phone at the same time? How many hands do you actually have? Oh my God, Daniela, if you were Rohani, I would say some really naughty things. Calm down. Oh man. Hey Daniela, this fight's not like you have it's gonna be difficult. You see, did you see I read Stephanie's chart afterwards? Holy jeez, this thing I'm going on with Stephanie's a Scorpio, but it's just like me, but she's like, see all this thing on my face? This is me going through my Gemini risings being attacked on my face. And Stephanie H didn't say anything about her face, but her Sagittarius rising is being affected just like me. It should be affected just like me and you, man, you have a really difficult situation you're going through. So whatever you're going through, holy smokes, Daniela, just keep your wits about you. Just try not to So like, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Like, come on, man. Like, you're talking to me at a time I think you're going through a dangerous spot in life. Make sure you keep your options open. Make sure you keep your options open, like in every aspect, and expect the unexpected. It's gonna get goofy bananas. And so and your life is gonna dramatically change in the next year. So just keep your wits about you. You're gonna go through it. All right, next. I didn't like, I thought you guys were gonna go through it, but I didn't think you had all of that stuff in there. You have pretty much everything. Yeah, not everything, but you're going to go through most of them. You're going to go through most of it. So there. Erica, what's up? Pregnant yet? Come on, fish girl, you pregnant yet? No. No, Sonny. I keep telling you, you can't get the way we make love. You can't get pregnant the way we make love. All right, just saying. Uh, I couldn't. The way SLC and I used to make love, you couldn't get pregnant either. The only way SLC would orgasm is if I used, as if we made love using money. You can't get pregnant like that. Although she tried, she tried to get pregnant making love to money, but like you can't. You can't. Well, I don't know. Well, I couldn't do it. I don't have enough money to procreate. I don't have enough money to get anyone pregnant, but I sure had enough money to try. All right, whatever. Shut up. I didn't mean stupid. All right, Erica, calm down. I don't know why you made me say that. We're drinking red wine tonight. Everyone calm down. I was asleep. I woke up and decided to come out like, oh my God. Oh my God, everyone calm down. Oh man. Oh man. No, Daniela. No. No, you're Gemini rising. You are going to okay. So everybody, let me open the door. Let's talk. I didn't really want to, but we will. So all right, we'll talk about it. One sec. I wanted to talk about how I joined the craft and why everyone in the world wants to fucking kill me, even though I'm here to save you fucking loser asses. Like, let's move on. Let's move on. The, the, oh, he has his Venus at 3 degrees. Oh, Daniela, he is not going to survive this. There's no way. This doesn't. Okay, so just calm down. I'm not going to pull the charts up. Just calm down. 3 degrees Venus doesn't mean 3 degrees Venus in Gemini. Let me slow down. I have a lot of emotion inside of me right now. It's like, I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm quite emotional. And this is like a piece of jewelry. I bought this, like it cost like $2, but I bought this because one, I bought it for one of my characters, Sonny, but also because my mom had one of these that was like solid diamond. She used to wear it every day. It was solid diamond, and she would wear it on it. My sister, so someone stole it from the house. It must have been worth like $12,000. My mom wore it every fucking day. Maybe like 14. She just fucking, my mom, right? My mom. And so anyways, I don't know where it is. A lot of stuff got stolen from the house. Whatever, everything is gone. I have nothing's, anyways. So it's one of the reasons I wear it. 3 degrees Gemini, Venus. Okay, I said something first. So it means something different. Let me just calm down. 3 degrees Venus in Gemini is the very first thing we look at. So even though I'm saying it means something different, we were talking about ascendant Gemini because of Stephanie K, NEH, right? And because you had your ascendant, and because I have my ascendant. And so that's what we were talking about. And for people who want to know things like, and your sun is in Gemini, right? And so we were talking about that. And for people who want to know the difference between aspects, right? Saturn square ascendant versus Saturn square Venus, this is what we're talking about right now. That is the topic of our conversation. And so that's what's going on. And so Danielle introduced a variable or a side question about Venus at this same degree between 1 and 3 plus, not too much plus, 3.5 degrees Gemini or Sagittarius, right? So that's where we are in the conversation right now. So here we go. The Saturn square the Venus is a really, in my book, in my opinion, okay, in my opinion, and you know what I'm like, I'm romantic, I'm like, whatever, you know, I party too hard, I fuck off too much, and I spend about 90% of my time sitting by myself studying. So, in my opinion, this Saturn square Venus is a really nasty thing that's difficult to walk away from. It's not necessarily as harsh as like Mars crossing your sun or Mars in the first transiting your first house. Those are going to bring attacks. People want to punch you in the head, whatever. But it's going to bring problems, you know. And but the squaring the Venus, that's going to get you divorced. That's going to make you lose your job. It's not a nice experience, and to get. And in my experience, it's not always your fault. Like, it is and it isn't. Like, it is and it isn't. You know, maybe the company is downsizing. You know, that's not your fault, man. You know, it could be your fault. Maybe you fucked her sister. That would be your fault. Or, like, if you're my age, you screw her mom and her mom's sister. That gets you in trouble, man. That gets you in a lot of trouble. Oh, fuck. I can't wait to get in trouble like that. Give me some time. Let me get through the divorce first. Wait. Oh, no. So let's go back. We're talking about your problems. Like, so this is we got to work on, man. So, like, so Daniela, the square, that squares. So, in my opinion, that's one of the worst things you can go through. And everybody goes through it. And so that's the deal. And Daniela, you're going to go through it in 2025. So, I don't know what to say. I'm going to go through it in March. Like, I'm going through it. And I'm going to lose. I'm getting divorced. I'm going through it. I'm getting divorced. You know, people I'm trying to help hate me like I'm the fucking devil. It's funny. They're like, but whatever, man. I don't really give a shit. I'm here to keep the world going. Like, oh my God. TN, what's up, beautiful? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Where the hell ass is Priestess? Oh, it's Sunday night. Oh, she's with her boyfriend. Oh, that poor fucking guy. I hope he lifts weights. He's good. I hope he lifts and does a lot of deadlifts. His back. I can handle Priestess. He's not gonna fucking survive. Oh my God. I used to wear a necklace for the longest time. I usually wear one that was a sun. I used to wear one there was a sun on a chain. This is like a bling bling American style, like, use a bling kind of chain. And I usually wear this kind of stuff. I usually wear black rope or thin. And I usually wear silver. I don't usually wear gold because of my skin color. I usually wear silver and black. It's pretty neat, but neither here nor there. There is one that I wanna get. It's kind of expensive though, and it's a nice heart. But the heart, I really like. I got SLC one. I bought Brandy a really nice one from Humbertown. It's not fucking cheap. And I keep walking by there looking for it again, but they don't have it. And I got Brandy a heart from Humbertown. Holy shit, I really liked it. Because, you know, she's sexy, right? And she's thin. And she's not, like, skinny. She's, like, sexy, right? And so, like, it looked really nice on her. And so, she's a model. Fuck, obviously gonna look nice on her. It's like, but then, but the one I'm gonna get is from Sherway, and Sherway's fucking expensive as ass, and it's a little thick, but it's Spanish silver. It's okay. Like, I don't know, I'm making it sound nice, but I think it's just cheap shit. But I like it. I just don't like the chain it comes with, so I'm gonna look around and see what's going on. Anyways, neither here nor there. Okay, hold on. Everybody calm down. I got sidetracked. We're supposed to be saying sexy things to Jackie as she goes to sleep. Can you guys hear me? Shall I recite an erotic meditation for Jackie as she goes to sleep? She's a Libra. That could get nasty. That could get nasty. About a reading, the tarot readings, I'll just read your cards, man. Hold on. Nicole, I'll read your cards in 1 sec. Are we back on YouTube? We can do this, right? I can read the cards. So, oh, I was watching Joe Satriani videos. Because, like, you know, the thing with Joe Satriani, check this out. Oh, yeah, and when I get divorced, I'm buying a Rolex. Absolutely fucking 1,000,000%. When I get divorced, I'm buying a Rolex the very same fucking day. Oh, yeah, I'll be a Rolex, and that's about it. I have nothing else. But, like, the motorcycle is different. That's, like, the motorcycle is for me. Because it's not for, like, to be an asshole. It's because, like, I want a motorcycle. I'm a motorcycle. I'm a, like, you know, I am who I am, man. And that's, I you know, I wish we could all be there together, but nobody's ever, it's just me. So I just want a motorcycle. So, like, oh, anyways, the Joe Satriani joke. Oh, also, I have to get an SUV for eventually. I'm not this year because I'm not going outside this year. I'm going to stay inside the house all year, all winter. But, like, I really liked the look of the Ford Bronco, but, like, the biggest engine it had, it doesn't matter. Like, a 6-cylinder EcoBoost, turbo EcoBoost. What is a turbo boost, turbo boost? What the fuck does that mean? Is that like a Smurf on Viagra? Like trying to fuck someone in the, like, I can't do that. If I were to drive a 6-cylinder car, a 6-cylinder Ford, you guys would think my dick was broken. I couldn't do that. I couldn't drive it in public. I could give it to an ex-wife. No, fuck that. I was gonna give Jane the Lexus. Actually, I was giving Jane the Lexus, but she was going to have to pay for it for a couple of months until I figured out what was going on with money. But for whatever reason, Jane needed a car as well, but she didn't, or this or that, or this or that. And so, so I sent the Lexus back. And so she didn't get it, and it's gone. You guys thought you lost a lot of money. I didn't even tell you what the fucking shit I did. This fucking computer is fucking pissing me off. Come on, doggy, fucking bitch it up. Okay, one more sec. I'll start reading the cards in a sec. Oh, Nicole, hold on. No, I was gonna do it for free. I just might forget. We need a second because my screen just went blank. It's like this screen I keep telling you, you guys aren't the only ones. Like Scorpios or Gemini risings or Geminis or whatever. You know, your communication devices going down and all this stuff, breaking and all this stuff. It's not like I'm going through it right now. Like my shit just fucking shot. I get it. Like I have the remote control right here. Come on. Yeah, there's tape on my remote control. I don't know what the fuck they did with this shit. Okay, hold on. This is gonna fuck me up. I really wanted to tell you guys a personal story because I feel like I'm being persecuted right now. And I know, but, and, and I don't want to be one of those guys who do certain things, but I'm about to. But hold on, one sec. Let me sort this out. Everybody chill out. I have to sort this out. So what I do is I take the monitor cable from the PC and I plug it into the Mac. And then the Mac should come up on the screen right here. It doesn't really. Oh yeah, it did. And when the Mac sends a signal to this monitor, it should work on the big monitor, the big TV that's a monitor. But everything here is old and different generations and it's a little fucked up. So, like, everything's going to be replaced soon. Oh, shit and ass. Come on, man. Get your shit together, motherfucker. Well, that's the communication problems I'm going through. And the car thing. I'm afraid to drive the car. Like, I'm afraid someone's going to hit me again. I was stopped at a stop sign in a parking lot at Humbertown, 30 seconds away from where I live. Some old ass fucking asshole drives into me. These fucking old white people. I fucking can't stand it. You guys think I'm going to Florida? There's no fucking way I'm going to Florida. People like me, you guys fucking hate people like me for a fucking sport. You guys are so dumb as shit. God, Americans are fucking dumb as shit. Holy fuck. You're so fucking provincial. Calm down, Sonny. You fucking assholes. Wait, I'm fixing my computer. I'm trying to turn my computer back on. It works with that monitor over there, but I don't want to really deal with that monitor right now. Hold on, Nicole. My computer really did shut off. My monitor just went down. And I'm not stressing about it because it's been going down for a bit. However, I can't see anything. Oh, let's go back to the Joe Satriani joke. So, you know the way Joe Satriani plays, right? Like, he's the professor. And my dad's from the 60s, so he loves heavy guitar playing. And he wanted, and when I bought my little telly a couple of years ago, he wanted me, he was expecting a guitar like this, and he was expecting me to sit here and practice like this, going, woo, 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 all day long, because that's how I play my sax, right? He thought I was going, but I'm retired, right? It's guitar. Anyway, just go. Oh, my dad, man, he's too much. All right, come on, computer, get your shit together so we can get back on with the reading. Oh my God, man. No joke. This Mac, I tell you, man, this generation of MacBook Pro is an absolutely buggy piece of shit computer. I wish I didn't buy it. There's a lot of shit I did at that time in my life that I wish I didn't fucking do. Like marry that crazy fucking American, buy this stupid fucking MacBook, sell my fucking studio. Holy Jesus, fuck. Undo the last 5 years of my life. Jeez. All right, well, this fucking thing's not working. I might be a little bit spoiled, though. Like, I don't know. I think I have all these monitors in your room. Oh, my God, man. All right, let's jump back into the action. Let's lose this. Let's read. Where am I? Let's read the tarot cards. Well, my thing is broken, so like it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're experienced. We can handle this. Okay. All right, Nicole. Here we go. Hey, so Nicole, all of the Steve Vai, oh my God, he's amazing. He's amazing. Here's the difference. Steve Vai is amazing. Like, amazing. Like, at that level, you can do whatever you want. When you're a musician of that, at that level, you can play all the notes you play. It's what you want to play. So everybody could play like each other, sort of. You can't really play like each other, but like, you know, it's not about notes. It's about what you decide to play and how you speak or sing out, like an angel speaks, or the words you choose to speak musically. And Steve Vai is like, he got like a thing. Like, he is fucking good. He's really fucking good. Like, most fucking good. So he's pretty good. The but it's not about good. I like Satriani's the way he plays. Like, I liked Eddie Van Halen, but Satriani is like a bridge between Eddie Van Halen and those old guys, like the guy who played for Led Zeppelin. You know, the guy who played for Led Zeppelin, that guy who played the Les Paul, and then Eddie Van Halen, those guys, you know, Chuck Berry. And so he's the, you know, he's a cross bridge between those guys and then the new rock and roll guys, like the guys from Pearl Jam and that kind of, and Slash and that kind of stuff. So it's really neat. But the guys like Steve Vai, I look at him more like a out of like the heavy technical jazz realm. Like, he's not a jazzer, right? He's a rock and roller. But like, if you equate it to something similar like the jazz realm, it would be like a guy who took off like a Michael Brecker. Michael Brecker was fucking sick. Like, his technique was fucking. He's the saxophone equivalent of Steve Vai. And it's kind of neat, you know. It's kind of neat to listen to these guys, and I like both of them a lot. Like, I respect it, and I love listening to players play. Cutters cut, right? I'm a cutter. I like listening to the guys cut. I like listening to the sound of. I like listening to the sound of that guys cutting it up. And so, and I used to teach guys. I used to remind guys to go cut. So, but I like the way Satch. I like the way. I like the I like the way I like that. I've had this conversation with a number of guitar players before. I'm not a guitar player. Like, I play guitar, but I'm not a guitar player. And then we had this conversation before about what I like and what I don't like about certain guys and certain things. That's what I like. That's what I like and I don't like. I really like the old American Mississippi blues tradition on guitar and the sound, the chugga 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 chugga, the train. I'm a really big fan of, although I get bored of it quickly, but you know, I'm theme and variations kind of guy, right? I'm a classical musician trained. So like I really like the chugga 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 chugga. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Let's move on. I like you guys listen to me. You guys really want me to get drunk and talk about guitar players? What the fuck? Let's move on. Do Nicole's reading. All right, next. What's that, Daniela? Oh, you like the Zappa stuff. Oh, yeah, the Zappa stuff. Seriously. Yeah, I'm a fan of the blues. You know, I was like, you know, oh, yeah, Nicole's a trombone girl. Yeah. Trombone is fucking cool, though. I gotta say that. Trombone. Oh, my buddy played trombone, right? Obviously, right? And I used to like hold it. It's so cool, man. Like, the trombone is really cool. All right, everybody calm down. This fucking screen's not working. Give me one more second to try and turn this computer on. Then we're gonna do Nicole's reading. I was gonna tell you guys something tonight. I was going to tell you guys why I decided to become a Freemason and why I turned down a number of other groups that came my way and tried to recruit me, and why I turned them all down and I decided to join the craft. And what happened to me after I joined the craft, and how I ended up getting recruited into the Royal Arch. And I was going to tell you guys why I made those decisions in life, and why I believe a certain thing, and why I really look down and frown upon certain behaviors. And at the same time, why, I tolerate a lot of ignorance with indifference. I was going to tell you, and I was also going to explain to you guys that we're not all the same, and we're not all equal. It's not even close. And I was going to explain to you guys the dangers of what I went through and how I survived. And I was going to explain to you guys the difference between what I went through and where I am in existence. And like, I'm retired from everything in life, everything except the sunny side. I'm retired from. I don't associate with anything right now. I don't even go to, like, I'm not even like, well, like I'm an M, right? And like if Dominique came, we would go for lunch, right? But like, that's about it. So, or like if Selwyn came, or like Pete, if someone, we would have a coffee, but like, that's about it. And so I was going to tell you guys, how it's different, why it's important, why certain things are important, what led me to make certain decisions, why it was so difficult, and why I look down upon people who shy away from making those same decisions that I had to make. A lot of, let's just talk about this for a quick second. A lot of people get into Freemasonry because their friends do it. And they don't have the same experience that I have. And they don't get recruited into other things either. So some of them do, some of them don't. But it's been my experience that some guys get into the craft through, and we've had those people, cross through the lodge, obviously. So, but I come from a different place and a different thing, and we're not anyway. So, and I was recruited into the chapter, and the chapter you guys might know as the Templars. Let's calm down. Okay, calm down. Sonny's a pothead in Toronto. But what it means is this. It means that being in the chapter is like being on the all-star team. And in the chapter I went to, and the all-star team, being in the chapter is different. Right? Around the world, we're recognized for a certain thing. And it's not the thing that people talk about. Like, you talk about it, but you don't really know you're talking about it. So when I went to become a Freemason, I didn't know anybody in the craft. I didn't know anybody. And again, it was a time in my life I was getting recruited by a lot of different organizations for whatever, I don't fucking know, people were into. And so, and then later on, it became more intense. But I could lie to you and say, well, I was already a hypnotherapist. I was already an astrologer. I was already a professional musician. I was already doing my thing. And I just wanted, whatever. Like, I could lie to you and say that. But that's not true. Like, maybe a little bit, I don't know. So I was at a stage in my life, and I really liked to study. I really, really liked to study. And I thought the Freemasons had some kind of secret library somewhere of information. And I really, really wanted to read those books. And that was the deal. And when I joined my lodge after a number of years, the deal, I was going to be the historian. I went to the Masonic College and everything. And so but I never sat in the East. I got divorced and we left Toronto. So, but I thought they had this special thing, and I wanted to read all these books that I thought had been burned from history, right? I wanted secret knowledge. It's who I was at the time. I still study right now. I don't study Freemason stuff anymore, but I study. And so that's what I wanted. That's what I really wanted. I didn't really have a lot of friends. Like, I had a lot of, like, I knew a lot of people. I didn't really have any kind of thing, you know. I guess my sister was dying or she was dead. And I was married to Speed and I was trying to impress her with everything, right? We joined Mensa at the same time. I was just doing stuff. And then I really wanted to read these books. But whatever. Anyways, for me to join the craft, I contacted lodges all over Toronto, and nobody returned my messages. Like, one place, I'll tell you the story in a second, but nobody returned my messages. Nobody. Even as a senior soldier under the Royal Arch of Jerusalem, a super all-star Freeman, people, they didn't return my calls. And so nobody was talking to me, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to find this info. Like, I was really hungry for knowledge, like really hungry. Remember, I'm an M inside of me, in my bones, in my blood. This is a thing I do. I was really hungry for this. And I was looking out in different places. Remember, I studied, my parents sent me to a place. Anyway, so I didn't really have anyone to let me in, or any friends or anything. So I had to go through it from scratch. And there's a saying on all the pamphlets, right? Now that I'm on the other side, it says, to no one, ask one. It's what it says. To no one, ask one. It's not a secret society. It's a society with secrets. No one, just ask the fucking guy, right? Mensa is different. Mensa has no opinions, right? The table is very, very when you sit at the table, it's a different fucking experience, and you can't say stupid shit at the table or they will fucking annex you. Really, maybe you should sit with the normies, okay? Is what you should go sit with the normies if you're going to talk like that at the fucking table. But anyways, we're talking about the craft. We're not talking about the table today. And so, in the craft, I really wanted it. And so it was really difficult. I kept banging on doors and banging on doors and banging on doors to have someone talk to me so they could let me into the fucking library so I could read these fucking books. And so I could save the fucking world. It's like, whatever. And so, and like, it was always no, right? It was always no, 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 no. Just like in everything else in life. No, 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 no. I qualified for almost everything, and nobody fucking let me in. And so I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? You stupid fucking, open your legs, you stupid bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. What are you fucking doing here? Taking up my time, space, and money. Fuck. Anyways, so after a while, the guys at the Beaches Lodge in Toronto decided to meet with me. But the Beaches Lodge, not in the beaches. It's in Scarborough. I live in Etobicoke. And so, I met with the guys at I met with one of the guys, and we talked a bit. And I met with another one of the guys, my sponsors. We talked for a bit. And I had to go through some things. And I had to meet the guys and chill out. And they had to, accept me. Just like now that I'm on the other side, if I'm helping someone get into the craft, enter the craft, I make sure they're in the right lodge. Because if they're not with the right guys, they're going to quit. And I don't really want that. It looks bad upon me. I'm telling you that part of the situation because we're not all the same. We're not all equal, and not all lodges are the same. I've heard story after story after story after story, not of conspiracy stuff, of regular people with bad experiences with Freemasons. Freemasons being secretive, pretending to be secret, pretending to know people, pretending to have power, pretending to do a lot of shit that they're not. They're not. They're not. And collectively, they might shut you out. Collectively, because they're collective, right? This whole point, the entire point of it, they're collective. They might, like, you know, do certain things. So I already know that. They're not all good people, and a lot of them are assholes. I visited lodges around the world. I know they're not all good people. A lot of them are assholes. But I've also sat with people who have won things like the Harvard Award with medicine, and we sat one night and we had drinks and we talked about children and being able to see, children and trying to make blind children be able to see again. That's the kind of people the Freemasons I sit and drink with. I don't know the fuck you fucking ghetto shit fucking people hang out with, but these are the people I drink with in the different parts of the world that I go to. We're not all the same. I don't appreciate it. So what happened was, as I was going through my trials, I didn't really have anyone to talk to. And believe it or not, because I am me and I was popular, people from Freemasons from other lodges, you know, they introduced themselves to me. And they wanted to help me study. And they wanted to help me get through because I was popular in other areas of my life. I was quite successful in other areas of my life. And so they were helping me, which was really funny because the books that I had to memorize have no fucking words in them. So like I was like, and they were looking at me like, Sonny, what the fuck are you? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I know, man. I'm like, what? And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. They're like, fuck, you have the fucking, like, no, I didn't. All right, the books have no fucking words. I had to memorize a book with no fucking words. It's like, I had to do it in the blue and in the red, you fucking simpletons. Fuck. I didn't have anyone to help me. Holy fuck. When I was at my buddy's house, you know, he was my best man at my first wedding. You know, he hung out here one summer. He's very close to my family. He works in the stock market in Toronto. He's a software designer for the stock market, and he bought a house just by Bloor Street here by the gym. Like, he's like, you know, it's my buddy. And at the time we were young, right? Younger. He had a condo downtown, and I was, you know, I was married to Speed. And I was at his place, like, and he was like, you know, and I'm like, he's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you know, man, I'm about to sell my soul, you know. I'm like, you know, man, I'm about to go to fucking hell for the rest of my life. You know, this thing I'm going to do tomorrow is eternal damnation. Like, you know that, right? And he's like, why did you become a computer programmer? I'm like, what the fuck, man? Well, I become a programmer. I'm not a hacker, man. I'm a light. And I was really upset. Oh, man, we were drinking and I'm freaking out. I'm like, man, I'm gonna fucking go to hell tomorrow. He's like, he's laughing at me. He's like, he thinks I'm already went to hell years ago when I decided to be a musician. He was like, I thought you fucking live at the crossroads. I do live at the crossroads, but that's not what I'm talking about. I had no one to help me. I had no one to prepare me. I had no one to tell me it was going to be okay. There's a saying when you go through it. It says you have to trust your friend and guide. Trust your friend and guide. And my friend and guide said to me, you're going to be okay. We all go through it. We all went through it. You're going to be okay. And I'm like, okay. And I talked to this other guy, right? A really good friend of mine I used to golf with all the time, like after I joined the club, right? We're talking. And I was like, oh yeah, because they know who I am. Okay. Everybody in the fucking knows who I am. I would say that. And I'm like, oh, is this, and I'm being an asshole, right? Because I'm a fucking asshole. And I'm like, is this where you introduce me to Fluffy? I'm like, is this the degree? Is this the time when you guys introduce me to Fluffy? Right? And I'm sitting there and I'm half naked, right? Like, and he's like, is this when you introduce me to Fluffy? And he says, you could call it that, Sonny. But this degree right here that you're going through tonight, we like to call this one, the fucking of the sheep. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you guys gonna fuck? Oh my god, they fucking tried to raise me out. Anyways, and I'm standing there and I'm stretching and I'm like doing all this. I'm like, holy fuck, these guys are really gonna fuck me up. And I'm like, tonight I'm gonna fucking die. Tonight I'm gonna fucking die. Holy shit, man. You guys ever go through a situation where you willfully thought you were gonna fucking die just because you wanted to read some books? You guys ever go through that? Let's continue the story. I have some really bad fucking news for you people. So here we go. No, I'm not a police officer. No, I didn't join no army. No, I don't work for the railroad. I'm not a bus driver. No, I'm Soleil from the Royal Arch, recruited out of Mansa. Fuck you twice. So what happened was, I don't have any friends. I didn't have anybody to help me. And I didn't know. Nobody wanted me to fail. I'm going to tell you guys something. Nobody wanted me to fail. Nobody wanted me to run. No, everybody wanted me to succeed. And the Royal Arch was watching me. I didn't know, but they were watching me. And so I'm stretching and all this shit, right? They're like, what'd you... Anyways, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna fucking die. And I was at my buddy's house the night before. So what happens here? So why is this an important story? You know, in Christianity, there's a story in Christianity where... what's the guy's name? I can't remember, but there's one of the guys, like Abraham, I think, has to sacrifice his son. Right? In Christianity, they want to sacrifice, you sacrifice the son to make God happy. And there's a lot of that in this world. There's a lot of that in different religions. Sacrifice your son. Give something up, for this religious quest kind of thing. I didn't know anybody. When I tell you guys that we're not the same, we're not the same. Even in the craft, we're not the same. When I went in, I wasn't going to sacrifice my son or one of you guys or spend money or sacrifice anything. For me to cross that precipice there, I had to sacrifice myself. And you guys don't understand what that means. You guys have to take a leap of faith. And I don't think you guys can do that. The leap of faith in Christianity is all about, oh, take my son, take my firstborn. take this, take that, take that. If you don't know anybody and you're like me and you're an M and you're looking and you're hungry for information and you're young and you're hungry, you know, I was willing to sacrifice myself for some things. And I don't think you guys are clearly not willing. You're like, this is a different fucking life experience that I live. We're not the same. And then the minute I was raised, and I became a master, the absolute fucking second I was raised, they came for me and took me to the Royal Arch. Like immediately. Speed was there. We were all there. Like those, all there is just me and Speed. And we were right there. And Speed was like, all right, here we go. That's why we do it. You know, if you have faith, they'll take you there. You talk about Jesus shit all the time. You know, Jesus was willing to die for what he believed in. You know, anyway, let's not go there. I'm just talking about that. I'm just trying to explain to you guys some of the stuff that I went through, some of my trials and my tribulations. And no, I don't have any friends in the crowd. I didn't have anyone tell me what was going to happen. I didn't have anyone tell me what I was going to see. I didn't have anyone tell me what was going to be on the other side. I didn't have anyone tell me anything. I had people laughing at me saying I have to go fuck a goat. This is what people were telling me. I had people telling me I was going to fucking go to hell. I had people telling me I was going to fucking die that night. And I believed them all. I'm stronger than all of you put together. That's what I learned that night. For everyone else, I just don't give a fuck. The difference between, and so you might hate everyone like me, but there's a difference between me and every one of you motherfuckers. And the difference is, I knocked on that fucking door and I asked. That's the difference. To no one be one. I have a lot of respect for people who are strong enough to knock on the door and ask, and I have zero fucking respect for people who don't do that. If you want to know what happens on the other fucking side of the light, you fucking ask someone like me. And if you find an asshole, you ask someone else. I found infinite assholes. And even on someone on the all-star team with the medals and regalia and everything, I still am faced with assholes every fucking time I try and contact any one of those motherfuckers in any fucking lodge. And I'm faced with darkness in a place where I'm supposed to be received with light, with some other stuff. So just letting you guys know, we're not all the same. And this is not the first time I've heard this story. And I'm not proud of my brethrens, but I'm proud of me. And I'm proud of my mother lodge. And I'm definitely proud of being on the all-star team, and fuck you very much. That's my 2 cents. And I know you guys don't personally hate me, although I've had this conversation before publicly, and when I've had it before, I've lost students, right? A lot of people, students and stuff, stopped studying with me, and people tune out, and I don't really give a shit, because at the time I did, because I was, there's more to it. There's more to it. But the biggest thing, the most important part of all of it is, I had to look really deep within myself and take some leaps of faith within myself and my belief in God and my belief in the universe that most people aren't willing to do. That's my experience. And for everyone else, and there are a lot of evil people in the craft. The craft is like, accepts all religions, all faiths. You just have to believe in a certain thing. And like, it's not supposed to exclude certain things, but some lodges, many lodges, exclude many things. Fuck, it's up to them, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of it. You know, all lodges are different. All the people in all the lodges are different. I'm trying to tell you that. We're not all the same. But we all had to do, well, I don't, actually, I'm the only one I know who had to do this. I'm the only one I know who had to do this. To be honest, in all of my years in the craft, I'm the only one I know who went through all of this. Holy fuck. All the doors being slammed in my face, all the fucking assholes, all the bullshit, all the stupid fucking people. And there is no fucking library. It's fucking bullshit. Oh my God. But I'll tell you something, and then we'll move on and we'll read Nicole's cards. I'll tell you something, guys. The reason I ended up, after all of that bullshit, at the very end, I ended up, you know, signing everything, and for a very different reason. Right? It took me a year and a half. It took me a long time. And with a lot of people saying no, no one returning my call, it took a long time. And then, like, for it to start, right? It took a long, I was quite, I persevered. And then they, you know, my first wife really supported my ambitions and dreams. Like, Speedy really supported my goals in life. She was a good wife. Speed was a good wife. She's a good woman. She's fucking sexy as ass too. Speedy is a good woman. And so when she turned 30, she got a little loose in the zipper. Like that. Anyways, so she used to say to me, so I ended up staying and joining and going on. Like, and I studied a lot. It was a lot of studying. It was fun for me. I read the books. They're all stupid. It's all stupid shit. But it's all part of the puzzle, right? The craft, everything you learn in the craft is all part of the puzzle. And I see it when I look out in other parts of the world. So, whatever. But Speedy used to say, you know, because she would pick me up from lodge, right? Because she's sexy, and she'd, you know, she'd say hello to everyone, and she'd pick me up, and, you know, I'd be drunk, right? Because we're always drinking and stuff. And she'd always say, I'm always in a better mood when I come back from lodge, from hanging out with the guys. It's what she used to always say. It was interesting. I was always, you know, this, and that. And I owe a lot. I owe a lot to the craft. I gave a lot. I donated a lot of toys, like Christmas. I donated a lot, and I gave a lot. And not as much as other guys, but I gave a lot, more than some. And I represented my lodge quite well, and I owe a lot to them, right? And I'll tell you even more about it, which is going to make you guys fucking hate me a little bit. I owe a lot to the craft, and they don't know, the craft doesn't owe me anything. And that's the deal. That's my deal with it. And well, let's leave the story right there. That's why I sought out the craft. That's why I joined it. That's how I got recruited into the Royal Arch. That's why I turned down a lot of other people. But and that's where I ended up. And I'm bringing this today because there's a lot of hatred for people like me. And I want to tell you, we're not all the same. And just, I know you're not going to understand this, but I'll tell you, not each lodge is different, like very, very different. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. That's the point of being a Freemason. You're a free thinking person, you know, born free. But whatever, do whatever you want. But I'm going to also say that there are a lot of bad people in the craft as well. A lot of real assholes who do a lot of really nasty shit to a lot of people. And at the same time, those nasty fuckheads, they don't open the doors when I come knocking, and they supposed to open the doors. And when they don't open, there's a problem. You guys know how I live. There's not a problem unless there's a problem. And if there's a problem, we have a problem. And so that's just the way it is. All right, let's go on. Let's move on. I'm just saying that. Let's read Nicole's cards. What are you guys talking about? What's that? My God, man. Guys, my fucking thing is not working. My monitor is not working. The entire computer is not showing up on the thing. Like, where did I put the thing? Let's try it once more, and then we'll do Nicole's reading. Come on. I can't see what you guys are saying because my monitor is all fucked up. But I'm going to tell you guys, man, that thing about knocking on the door is a really, really big deal in life. This is the remote control for the TV. I'm trying to get my monitor back up. That thing is a big deal, man. If you don't, like, again, you know, if you don't have the confidence to knock on the door, you know, if you're just going to sit there and speak shit, then sit there and speak shit. But, like, I gotta tell you guys wait till I tell you guys what happens when at the M when I go drinking with the guys in M. They're gonna like, you motherfuckers. Those guys are really jaded. They're like super nerds who can't get, holy fuck, they're like super nerds who are like really pissed off at everyone. You know, you're like, oh my God, you want to talk about the fucking psycho elites? I'll tell you. Oh fuck, there's even another one, even more. Holy fuck. Those guys, man, the M's are so low. They're all fucking nerds. Like, you know, the joke is we all competed against each other as kids, right? But like, not really me, because I'm not really that good, right? I used to sit on the bench, right? Like, the reach for the top shit. Like, my other friends are just like, they're really smart. I'm like, I'd say stupid shit. I sit on the bench. But like, this is really funny, man. Those guys are fucking jaded. Guys, hold on. I'm trying to do this thing, but I can't monitor anything right now because it's not working. I usually do that, and then I do this, and I click this and this and this and that. And usually this computer hooks back up to the monitor, but man, I gotta tell you guys, I just spent $2,500. Today's Sunday. I told you guys I was gonna pay the bills. I just spent $2,500 to pay my lawyers, my American lawyer last month. I don't really have another $2,000 to buy another computer. Fuck. This Mac is gonna fucking last. It doesn't look like it's gonna. I can't even turn the fucking thing on. What the fuck, man? Oh, well, that's gonna piss me off. But like, yes and no. Gemini, Scorpio. Oh, this is my hand, right? I'm trying to like get the fucking thing to work. Gemini, Scorpio energy, right? Problems with communication devices, right? Communication, transportation. I'm a little bit afraid to drive the Mustang right now. I really don't want any expensive charges with the car. I just want to get divorced and get on with my fucking life. All right, guys. Well, this is not going to work. I don't like, man, this is really not going to work. This is really going to be a piss off. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's read Nicole's cards. Let's do the best we can. I can't really see what's going on. Everything is off. The screen is black. But we'll read Nicole's stuff. Messenger. That's really cute. I don't want to be mean or anything, but like when you watch TV, do you ask Oprah to check her messages? Why would you ask me? That's a really silly thing. I ain't gonna read no fucking messages. For $10, you must be fucking crazy. Nicole, I'm gonna ban you from the channel. That's considered stalking. That's considered stalking. You would phone me while I'm online. You've never talked to me before. That's considered stalking. You go to jail for that. What are you doing? I'm sitting here talking about joining. What's wrong with you, Nicole? It's really just... What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you fucking people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Next, I'm trying to get my computer to work so I can like do my thing. You guys funny? Are you fucking mental? Hey Daniela. Holy Jesus fuck. Anyways, guys, the I can't, my thing is not working. My thing is not working. It's like seriously not working. But like I don't know how to get it to work. It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like let's just calm down. Anyways, that's my experience with my experience and stuff. Anyways, you two guys, Daniela and LP9. Daniela, don't steal Kimberly's rapper name. Kimberly's rapper name is LP9. Don't steal Kimberly's rapper name. You can hear that? Oh man, that's so funny. But it is. Anyways, don't steal her rapper name. All right, we're gonna book out. I have to fix this fucking thing. I can't see anything. I can't see anything on this computer, right? It's the one with the broken screen. So anyways, let's get out of here. But the point of everything is we start the fight tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go in. Tomorrow we're doing our thing. Tomorrow is the beginning of the next. Okay, guys? Okay? You know how I always say things like there's an elastic band, and I say things like we're going to enter the fight and on the other side of this? Well, right now, tomorrow, we enter our little chunk. So, Daniela, be careful. This week, we're doing our little chunk, right? Kimberly, be careful. This week is our little chunk. CreD, be careful. Everybody be careful, okay? This week is our little chunk, guys. And, like, I guess Jackie's going to sleep, right? But Jackie, like, you know, our little chunk, right? And so, everybody be cool. We're going to go through it, and then we'll be okay on the other side. We'll be okay. We're going to be okay. Have a little faith. Have a little faith. We're going to be okay. All right, that's it. Let's get out of here. I want to fix this. I want to fix this computer. It's really stressing me out. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Stay out of trouble. Sweet dreams, guys.